most important thing is the preservation of Tibetan culture. So that's why I'm trying to middle way. I'm not talking about independence, or political independence, but genuine, meaningful self-rule, which give us opportunity to look after ourselves about culture, education, environment, all these things.
Were the inspiration, the culture of Tibet the reason to form the Kailash Foundation of New York, to help preserve, restore, and teach the cultural, medicinal, and religious treasures of Tibet. The Spiti project, developed between 1993 and 2005, is the building of a monastery, school, orphanage, and restoration of the oldest still existing temple from the 9th century of the Buddhist monastery of the Spiti Valley, North India. The teaching starts the moment the journey to Spiti begins. It is located high up in the Himalayan mountains on the border of Tibet. After many bumpy roads, overcome at times with attacks of altitude sickness, one finally arrives at the monastery. Here you see the site for the new building. During the process of understanding the different sense of time, sensing the values of their life qualities, the Spiti people and the nuns and monks of Ugan Sanag Chuling Monastery in Kungri village became teachings for life. The old temple burned down several times in its long history. Built in the 9th century, it is now in dire need for restoration. This is a journey of body, speech, and mind. When you leave New York from JFK to India on a Monday night, you arrive, if you are healthy and lucky, late Friday night at the monastery. At your arrival, no bed is made, no shower nor electricity exist. The experience of building this monastery resembles the creation of the sand mandala, a religious symbolic painting intricately put together from colored sand. A mandala is painted by 12 monks in 12 days, while constantly praying for the resolution of obstacles and for balance and harmony in the world. The painting represents the three-dimensional blueprint of a temple. At its completion, it will be brushed off the platform into a vase. Each gesture is accompanied by prayers and rituals before the contents of the vase are dispersed into a river or ocean with an elaborate ceremony. Each visit throughout the years, especially on the birthday of Guru Rinpoche, the second incarnation of Lord Buddha who brought the teachings to Tibet in the 7th century, long intense prayers were offered to the deities. Each particle of sand contains the effects of the devotional prayers. Through the waterways, the rivers, seas, and shores, it travels through the world, bringing its blessings to all, connecting each sentient being. People in Spiti live unchanged by time. Highlights in their lives are annual religious festivities, like the birthday of their spiritual patron, Guru Rinpoche. When visiting Spiti Project, one may want to continue the journey to neighboring regions like Ladakh and Tibet. The pilgrimage to the holy mountain Kailash and Lake Manasarovar in Tibet is of great meaning to a Buddhist, as to many other religious followers. The impressive experience to circumambulate the mountain in 3 days will be with you for life. Being part of a ritualistic ceremony performed by highly educated lamas, the divination during a trance, the mass dances, or the making of a sand mandala evoke positive changes in one's life. It takes 3 days to bring a tractor from the nearest city into this remote and poor area. The lifestyle of the mountain people, with their long winters where there is no heat, no electricity, nor running water, little hygiene, and limited food variety, is an unexpected hardship to see. Their daily bread is the teachings and wisdom of Lord Buddha. Many visits were undertaken to Spiti Valley to observe and guide the continuation of the building of hospitals, library, and monastery temple. We see here the progress in the 7th year close to completion. As the monks create, there is no attachment to the beautiful painting or the hours of work poured into it, only the contemplation, in this way, to demonstrate the interconnectedness of all. In the year 2000, visitors came from all over the world to Key Monastery, another breathtakingly located monastery in a neighboring valley. They came to experience the creation of the sand mandala, the Kala Chakra mandala, with prayer for world peace under the guidance of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. 2004, Ugan Sanag Churling Monastery. It took determination and vision to overcome ongoing language barriers, long-distance travel, and cultural differences. After 10 years of hard work for everyone involved, the monastery with all its buildings is completed. All difficulties seem forgotten the day His Holiness the Dalai Lama arrived in the very early morning hours of July 24, 2004, in his helicopter from Dharamsala. He is accompanied by his monks and entourage, lots of security police and soldiers of the Indian Army. preparations for the important event were overwhelming for the village of Kungri and the monks of the monastery. All villages of Spiti Valley and 25,000 visitors from Tibet and all over the world had come to celebrate the opening of the magnificent and now largest monastery building of the state of Himachal Pradesh, the Ugan Sanag Chuling Monastery in Kungri.
जो हम महसूस करते हैं मैं हूँ मैं जो है उसके जैसे उनकी जिस्म के या उनकी जुबान के रहने की या सामने तो फिर रहने की जिगु तो कुछ भी नहीं ना मैं नहीं को वैसे बोलना
The government of India agreed to pave the dirt roads for easier travel. Electricity was arranged for the teachings of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, so that they would be heard by all. It was only ready to function in the very last minutes before the teaching started. An unknown excitement for the quiet, sleepy, understated village. At the end of the teachings and festivities, all visitors take off again in all directions near and far, filled with the wisdom and love of the Dalai Lama's words, just like the sand mandala, dispersed into the oceans and rivers, bringing blessings to all sentient beings of the world. Before His Holiness left, he said that one day this monastery would help to bring back Buddhism to Tibet, as the wheel of life turns.